Tang is dead. Died on the spiritual mountain 1 second before becoming a Buddha. Sun monk in front of the gods and Buddhas. Broke his body with a scepter. The speed is so fast that Sun Wukong can't react in time. The Tathagata made angry sounds. The sky suddenly turned black. In the void he stretched out a big hand. I want to pin Shu Wujin to death. Wait. Fix the Poseidon needle and magnify it several times. Block the Tathagata's palm. The crowd stepped back a few feet. Sun Wukong, he killed your master. I say, but I have something to ask. Sun Wukong turned to look at the Sun monk. The junior brother in front of him seemed to have changed. Brother Shu, why did you kill the master? I've been waiting for this day for 10 years. The Sun monk looked calm, as if he killed it just now. Not a master who accompanies you all the way to learn scriptures, but a monster. Sun Wukong just found out. This familiar old poet. Something has changed. Sun monk removes skull bone from neck. Raise it high in the direction of the Tathagata. Everybody knows that. I was banished to the lower bound. Liu Sao Liusha River. Became the reincarnation of the demon Golden Cicada. In the 9th century, I ate him. The 9 skeletons of the 9th generation. It's made by the skull of the Golden Cicada. Then he turned to Sun Wukong. Raise your arms and shout, Monkey Heaven. Open your eyes and take a look. This kind-hearted God Buddha. What does it look like? Sun Wukong was shocked. Looking towards the hole, he opened his eyes. There seems to be a strange black gas around the God and Buddha in front of him. Big brother, the Jade Emperor is long dead. It is because of this old thief of the Tathagata. Sun Wukong narrowed his eyes. The brain is running fast. Although what Shu Wujin said was too bizarre. But that black gas is really weird. Not like the things of this world. Since you want to say, I'll let you have a good time. I'm afraid that in the end, your senior brother will subdue you by himself. The Tathagata seems to be waiting for something. And the Sun monk seems certain he won't do it. Big brother said that Xiong Fan has other immortals. It is also different from immortals. So the Sun monk began to tell a story. An appalling. A story that has never happened in thousands of years. Everybody knows that. I was at the Queen Mother's peach party. Broke the gas cup. Dropped down the Liusha River by the Jade Emperor. Became a monster. But please no one doubts. I am a roller shooter general. The closest and most trusted person around the Jade Emperor. How could it be because of breaking a small glass cup? The Jade Emperor was furious. That's because it's the Jade Emperor's plan. I broke the glass cup on purpose. 500 years ago, Monkey King was pressed under the 5 Elements mountain by the Buddha. Tianpeng marshal for molesting change, and was demoted, became a pig demon. And that was the day the Jade Emperor discovered a problem. Something was wrong with the Tathagata. Something is wrong in the West. Originally, human immortals and demons were divided into 3 realms. The 3 worlds go their separate ways, do not affect each other. But since the monkey heaven great sage was pressed under the 5 Elements mountain, golden cicadas begin their reincarnation. Again, everything has changed. Monsters appear, frequently, harass the world. Temple Daxing. Up to the emperor, down to the common people. More, Buddhist. More and more people are dying recklessly. And here's the weird part. The closer you are to Lingshan, the monster is getting more and more rampant. The lion camel ridge with corpses is at the foot of Lingshan. The Jade Emperor invites the Tathagata to heaven. The lives of the people are like mustard. Temples and monks are highly respected. Yuan soldiers dare not use swords. Fear of karma in the afterlife. He asked the master. The Buddha mentioned in the Xuanzang Sutra. Does it mean that everyone in the world has entered Buddhism? There would be no more pain. The master suddenly turned back and asked me, where have you read the Xuanzang True Sutra? Sun clairvoyant and downwind dear to the west paused. I scratched my head and told him the last time I went out. I saw it with another monk. The master hit me with a ruler. If you want to ask me, why? You find a temple dedicated to the Xuanzang scriptures. Take a peek. Soon after, I climbed onto the roof of a temple. It was late at night, but the Tathagata didn't invite you. The monks inside are still busy. They stirred a cauldron. It's purring and steaming inside. Under the misty fog, I can vaguely see a pool. I thought, which gluttonous monk must have broken his precept? Secretly cook meat. But I was wrong. Wait for a big pot of meat to simmer. Only tell when deers came back. Several old monks in the temple all came over. They scooped meat out of a steaming cauldron. The meat aroma in the big piece. Even squatting on the roof, I was salivated with greed. And that's mostly what the next few days will look like. Then I finally found an opportunity. No one around. I found the bookcase where the scriptures were hidden. I'd like to see what is written in the scriptures. The moment I actually opened the book, he knelt down at the feet of the Jade Emperor, a burst of nothingness. Gradually, I lost consciousness. I feel like I've fallen into a bottomless abyss. When I wake up again, has appeared in the temple. Not Huangjie Temple. It was Jingzhi Temple. I don't know where the abbot told me. Today is the day I travel west. Hope I get the scriptures soon. Dying, out of the corner of my eye, I looked at myself in the bronze mirror. That's not my face. I recognize him, Tang Xuanzang. I said Amitabha to the abbot blankly. Departure from that town, all the way west, Tang Xuanzang was always calm. And I'm looking around. It is not accurate to say that I am Tang Xuanzang. I'm more like a passerby living in his body. Clairvoyant and I just arrived at the foot of Lingshan Mountain. It's just that I can't speak. I can't control where my body goes. Walk all the way from Chang'an City. It made me see the scene of the prosperous Tang dynasty. They lived and worked. Although I respect the Buddha, but never to the point of obsession. But beyond the borders of the Tang dynasty, it's a different story. I suffered in the night. I saw the ROC bird and the demons burning and looting. A group of bandits killed the village where I stayed. The whole village was slaughtered. I was the only one who survived. It's not appropriate to say that. Not only did the bandit boss not kill me, and he was very respectful to me, even gave me a bowl of cooked human flesh. I didn't take his meat. He frowned and said something strange. Strange. We talk. This monk doesn't eat human flesh. After saying that, the bandits shared the meat together. I handled corpses on the ground skillfully. After grinding the bones into powder, they were all buried under the Buddha statue. At that moment, I clearly saw the far west, reveal the golden light, and then I stopped for 3 months. Finally arrived at Wushishan. Just looking away. There are no mountains. See the monster in its true form. Not long, the white horse took me to a rundown temple. Inside sat an old monk, with a face like a white barn. Elder Tang and Buddha sent me here to receive you. Go find that broken monkey. In a small room in a ruined temple, I finally met Sun Wukong himself. But his image, it turned out to be a Buddha. It doesn't look like the monkey sage who will make a fuss in heaven at all. He is now an old and thin monkey. You can't even stand on a stick. The sky of thunder bombarded him. He fell hard, and I gasped for air. I asked Sun Wukong with a wooden opening. Now you can accept it. Sun Wukong smiled miserably. I'm a beast after all. Can't fight you. My brothers wanted to do the right thing. What the hell is going on here? How is it different from the legends people talk about? There is just a cold reality. See here, he screamed in despair. It only takes a stick to pierce this body. Come on, do it. You are the monkey heaven. Where has your ambition gone? Why don't you do it? But I saw a venerable arhat descend to earth. But Monkey King can't hear it. Didn't move. He knelt in front of me like a novice, waiting for me to ordain him. The gold hoop was placed on his head like that. Sun Wukong closed his eyes. Chunk throat. 2 lines of tears at the end. Sun Wukong at this time, just like all the monks in the world, something like black mist came out of his mouth. Neither sad nor happy. All four are empty. In fact, since I set foot on the road to the west, more and more weird things. The pedestrians on the road still worship Buddha, as long as it's me. They all share what little food is left. I can see it in their eyes. That's not true to me. But fear, in fright, I don't know what they are afraid of. But a few encounters in a row gave me the answer. Seems like an ominous person. Every time you have a relationship, you will encounter disaster. All the villagers are slaughtered by bandits, or mountain goblins, corpse shredded. The corpse collection is done by monkeys. As usual, the ashes jar is buried under the temple. The monkey opened his mouth several times. We are under siege. In the end, he said nothing. The way he looked at me seemed to be very dissatisfied. The first few times the monkeys tested me, he asked my master, "Do you want human meat to make soup?" Shake my head. The monkey didn't speak and didn't continue to persist. Just picked the peaches from the tree and ate them. He looked relieved. It doesn't seem to be as legendary. Clairvoyant desperately sent me out. It's a man-eating monkey. On the contrary, it was Tang Xuanzang himself. Said something I didn't understand. Wukong is waiting to come back with the scriptures. Can't you eat meat? Did the monkey nod? What to say? But the fear in my eyes can't be hidden. Not eating meat is scarier than eating meat. It's a pity I still can't ask aloud. But soon after, I saw Tang Xuanzang eating meat. The Jade Emperor didn't say a word that day. When the dead soldiers found him, there is still half a chicken leg hanging from the pig's tooth. When I told the monkey the news, the monkey looked calm. Everything will die. A cold chill hit me. Is this still the Monkey King I know? I remember before Baji died, once excitedly said to me, Nessa, my old pig is about to do something big. I see the Jade Emperor again. I asked him what it was. Baji smiled and shook his head. Now the ashes of Baji are scattered in Guanghan Palace. Change wears hemp and filial piety for him. Xuanzang's Buddhist name resounded to the sky. The sweat of the Xiang monk cries. Heaven and earth are sad. Only the monkey is like a fine person. According to the Asmanthus tree of Guanghan Palace, humming a cheerful ditty before the Peach Club. Monkey, your junior brother is dead. I couldn't help but remind him. The monkey paused for a moment. Then he nodded blankly. Yes, dead, but everything will die. But that's your junior brother Baji. Baji is also all things. I'm still standing there. After the monkey became a Buddha, point me to the peach pageant tomorrow. The temperament has indeed changed a lot. The last time I saw a monkey was in the Flaming Mountains. At that time, the Bull Demon King had boundless mana. The monkey can't drop him. Full sky, Buddha. Set up a net. Finally, the Demon King turned into a scalper. Got smashed and stabbed by my Hot Wheel. The Bull Demon King shouted that I hurt my life. That shout. Break the glass cup. I clearly saw the monkey crying. The monkey landed next to the badly injured Bull Demon King. Gloomy eyes. He touched the Bull Demon King's broken foot. Old cow. Don't blame me, old cow. You also had two. I know the monkey has an old friendship with him, but the magic weapon is a head. I approached the monkey, call on the gods of heaven to conquer the west, pulling his tiger skin scarf. Monkey cautious. Lao Niu tried his best to open his eyes and looked at the monkey. Finally closed in despair. The monkey sighed. Look at me and say thank you. Monkey becomes Buddha. I was happier than a monkey that day. I fly to the 36th heaven. Step on the palace of soaring heaven. The Jade Emperor also told the secret to the Queen Mother. Champagne. I saw the figure of the monkey. The monkey has no golden herb, no more sticks. The Kasaya. Playing the Buddha's name. All the words are sang. The guests at the banquet were all moved. Monkeys becoming Buddhas is a happy thing. But the other day I saw him submissive. It was a peach pageant like never before. I had no reason to think he gained a lot. Lose more. Didn't get it. What does the so-called master of Baji refer to? Baji died in a Buddhist temple in the country of Olai. I've been there. Just an ordinary Buddhist altar. There are no residents around. No monks. Chang and Skyfall said, almost all the immortals in the heavenly court have come. Maybe Baji ate something bad. Appetite ulcer. Burst to death. This statement is ridiculous. What can eat a pig's stomach? After arriving at the heavenly palace, the soldier and I report. Said half an hour ago, a bearded monk is looking for me. Look in a hurry. Taishan Lao holds a furnace tripod. Like something urgent. Then he took out a purple painting from his arms. A ring looms on the scroll, apparently under some kind of seal. This is left to you by the guest. Let me be sure to hand it over to you. Go back to the house. But I heard the sound of footsteps coming from outside the door. The heavenly soldiers and heavenly generals blocked my mansion. The first person is my father Li Jin, said to offer treasure. Child, have you ever seen the golden Arhat Bodhisattva Shuo Wujing? I tell the truth, but concealed the matter of this painting. After Li Jing heard it, no doubt, if the child sees Shuo Wujing later, don't be merciful. He must be arrested. Father, why is that? The furnace is open. He stole the Jade Emperor's treasure. Anyway, if you meet, no need to report. Just go straight to the killer. You were shocked. Shuo Wujing broke the court treasure glass cup that year. It's just reincarnation. Why kill him this time? Heavenly soldiers and heavenly generals are dispatched collectively. Shuo Wujing was soon arrested. It's not Jinzhen. On the verge of death. He's not looking at me. It is the big senior brother who howls to the sky. I look at the fight next to me defeating Buddha Sun Wukong. He was expressionless. Fall from the sky. One palm broke the Sand monks. 2 days back at the mansion. And I was nervous. I looked at the purple scroll in my hand. It's a bead. Why did he give this to me? How can I help him? There are very few records of Shu Wujing. Westbound, as if there is only one image of hard work. But then it hit me. Shu Wujing's cry on the verge of death. Big brother. But he knew his big brother wouldn't save him. His eldest brother has become a Buddha on the spot. Look carefully. Or maybe it wasn't meant for him, and I had an epiphany. Handheld purple scroll. Slowly recite the big brother. Purple light flashes. The wind and clouds shattered. A picture popped out of the scroll. I'm familiar with the place on the picture. Waguo Mountain Water Curtain Cave. This painting is probably the scene after learning the scriptures. That bead is also a cloud of fog. The mountains and plains. Peach blossom. All things recover, except no monkeys. There is not a single monkey up and down Waguo Mountain. It's funny. I put the pictures away. Fly to Waguo Mountain with clouds. After a while, they arrive at the hinterland of Waguo Mountain. There is a waterfall in Waguo Mountain. It's just wide. There is a stone tablet behind the waterfall. The stone tablet says Monkey King. I stepped into the waterfall, but there is nothing in the water curtain cave. I'm just curious, but see the picture purple light flourishing. Where is this? When I come to my senses, it's a different world around. Wailing wolf howling. The Jade Emperor asked me to present it to see clearly. Purgatory on earth. There's a tiny body in front of me. The chain runs through the pipe bone of the body. A flying sword goes back and forth, only with the body to pieces. You are my shark. The body sneered a few times. Hi, who's coming? My grandson is Monkey King. He got down. No, it's impossible. Didn't Sun Wukong become a Buddha long ago? Hi Nessa, how are you? Me. How did you get here? Usually the Jade Emperor's child comes alone. Watch me suffer and have fun. I'm terrified right now. Although I really don't want to believe it. Take the furnace tripod. But this person may really be Sun Wukong. Who is the Buddha? Why are you here? Ha ha ha, why am I here? The monkey laughed furiously. Everything is just the Jade Emperor's conspiracy. It wasn't me who became a Buddha. It was the 6-year macaque. Suddenly I found that Taishan Laozhen was snickering. This thing is amazing. The Jade Emperor said half of what he said. Suddenly open your eyes. I saw a black gas gushing out of the fork of the bead. The Jade Emperor takes a step back. Scan. Around. One last look at me. And I stood up. Broke the glass cup by the mirror. But no fairy family stood up. They're still drinking and having fun, secretly looking at the expression of the Jade Emperor, happy from time to time. Moment time. Yuan Shi Qiang Sun Ling Bao Qiang Sun. To 30 gods in the triple heaven. Standing next to Taishan Laozhen, countless immortals stood up behind them. They bow their heads and sing ancient and obscure languages. That's not the language of Da at all. The golden peel flies back to Lao Chan's hands. He let out a long sigh. It's a pity. I looked at the Jade Emperor. His eyes twinkle. Close your eyes deeply. Perhaps by then he had met his end. Ah, the Jade Emperor is dead. Oh, my God. Pixie started muttering in shock. Tang Sang's sea of consciousness suddenly shrunk, constantly shrinking. Finally disappeared. The Sun Monk showed mockery. Shout out to the Tathagata. You ordered Guo Nian to go to Da Tong. Created a dream for Emperor Chaisong. Then Jin Chanji was reincarnated as an eminent monk. Ordered to go all the way west. Ask if it is really produce sentient beings. If you really want to save all living beings, why not send it to Da Tong in person? The Sun Monk told the crowd a second story. I was thrown into the Quicksand River. Green, fist and fangs. Red, hey monster. I didn't eat people at first. I abide by my fairy duty, although a demon. But helping people cross the river. The change comes after Jin Changji reincarnates into adulthood. Although Tang Songzang was pure and true, but he doesn't even know it. He is just a pawn on the road to learning. So Jin Changji was reincarnated 9 times, came to this quicksand river again and again. I swallowed him 9 times, but just as I was about to be consumed by hatred, a mysterious voice came from the bottom of the quicksand river. Reveal the heart. You have to wait for an opportunity. This opportunity is after learning from the West. Guanyin Bodhisattva went to the Tang dynasty. Let the 10th Tang Songzang be ordered by the Tang Emperor. Western heaven learning. Wait a minute. Junior brother Shaw. Sun Wukong heard here. Something was wrong. He always feels. These stories are not as simple as the Sun monks say. Since Buddhism is already the enemy. And you ate Master 9. Why does Zishan still want you to be an apprentice? Sun monk shook his head and nodded. That's because I learned a secret. Every time the night falls, my 3 disciples are going to eat people. I dare not make a sound, because I know they are not my true apprentices. The reason why they haven't eaten me yet, because I still have value. What is my value? By the way, learning scriptures from the West. 3 apprentices. When did it start to be different? Around the time of the lion and camel country. The 3 big demons ate Wukong. Kill Wanang, kill Wujing. In the end, you still have to worship me as your teacher. The green lion turned into the appearance of Sure Wujing. Every day, hard work. White elephants become pixie. Gluttony all day and sleep well. Glib. Finally, it became a golden-winged RC. He is strong because of his ability. Transform into Wukong. Have fun all day, carrying a stick and killing monsters everywhere. So I brought 3 more students, embarked on the road of learning from the West. I still remember going to the lion and camel country. It's a monk. Here is an emperor who likes to eat the hearts of children. He also said that his patriarch told him the secret to immortality. If Goku were here, must be thinking of punishing evil and promoting good. But these 3 demons liked them very much. Said the king was like them. So I just walked out, and they just stopped, often drinking and having fun with the king. Look at them like this. My heart aches, but nothing. After all, I'm just a mortal. How can I fight against the 3 of them? I always think of Goku. Remember Wan'an. Remember Wujin. Although Wukong is naughty, but calm and strong. I still remember what he once said to me. I don't want to be a Buddha. Send you to the West. My mission is complete. I will go back to my Wagwa mountain. Be my monkey king. Baji is also nagging all day, yelling to go back to Galao Chuang. He also said that he would go to Wagwa mountain with Wukong. Look at the master. Wagwa mountain is the best. But it's sunset. Since leaving there, I never saw it again. A better sunset than that. As for Wujing, he talks the least, usually just laugh happily. Baji always likes to find reasons to bully him. You can't go back before. My 3 disciples are also gone. When I'm alone, I wipe away my tears. The patriarch, who was supposed to be a monster, found me. Yodata, I can see that your 3 disciples are demons. I was originally a monk under the constellation Cepheus in Antarctica. I'm here to stop you from learning scriptures from the West. Robbed for you. Now your disciple is dead. Hi, why don't you run with me? Let's play heaven together. Let the Jade Emperor send someone to clean them up. He was overjoyed, and I said yes. That night, the patriarch turned into a white deer and helped me on my back. Let's step on the moon together, soaring into the sky soon. I saw the towering gate. I think that's what Goku called the shaft gate. However, just then, the egg grid I sat down on suddenly turned over and changed, turned into a golden-winged RC, and he looked at me with this grim gaze. With murderous eyes. You really want to run away? He took me back to Picture Kingdom. Locked up. Midnight. I heard the voices of the 3 demons outside the prison. They were going to kill me. Find another Tang monk to go to the West to study scriptures instead of me. In the end, they didn't kill me, because the green lion is from Wujing's memory. Learn a fact. If you kill me, the Tang monk in this life is gone. Then time will restart. Everything will go back to square one. So they can't get the Western Meridian. So we hit the road again. The moment I walked out of the city gate of Bikhui, you look back. This place has become a dead city. But all I can do is silently recite an Amitabha. I silently told Master White Dragon, sorry there brother. He just repeated the phrase coward. Yeah, I'm a coward. A coward who can't even save his own apprentice. That's how I saw the mass spirit. She said she wanted my Yuan Yang. The white elephant said that he only needs to accompany her for one night. She agreed. So the rat spirit agreed. But then the white elephant backtracked. Green Lion and Jinpeng also said they would kill mice. Helpless, the mass spirit can only escape. Go further back. We met a lot of spirits. Again, these monsters or friends, or enemy. Friends stay to drink and eat meat. The enemy is killed, bone peeling. 10 years later, I've seen too many gory scenes over the years. You have been patient. Patiently reached the day of the West. The little white dragon can't stand that. Ran halfway, caught by the golden-winged RSC. I swallowed it for dinner. Before dying, he looked at me blankly. The 2 eyes seemed to say coward. Finally, I reached the west sky. I thought everything was finally going to be over, but it doesn't seem to be what I imagined. This should be the Buddha's light, resplendent. But what I saw was a dilapidated ancient temple. The Buddha sat coiled under a tree. Close your eyes and rest. And the Tathagata is in the center. He was shrouded in black gas. A sinister look. not so much Buddha, more like a demon. And there was a white bone at his feet. It was the corpse of a mouse. I counted the crimes of Sanma on the road. But Buddha was silent. I was dashed by my disciples' hopes of revenge. At this time, the golden-winged ROC sneered at the Buddha. We have brought 980. It's over. What you promised us should come true. The voice just fell. 3 demons had golden light. They seem to have become true demons. That's fundamental. It's what a Buddha should be like. Buddha, look at me. Tell me about Tang. You should come back too. When he handed me the scriptures, I just realized it was just a piece of white paper. He said come back. He finally remembered. I remember everything. It's not a Tang monk at all. It's all a scam. It is false to learn scriptures from the West. The disasters on the road are fake. I'm just a doppelganger of the Buddha. The finger that was broken by Sun Wukong. Become me. Why did you become Tang? Where is the real Tang now? Download the message in the lower left corner after watching the video. The truth can be found and revealed. He was taken aback, since to understand something. And I laughed out loud. And picked up the fuel lamp from Buddha's seat, holding it and rushing towards Mickey. What burns in this oil lamp is karmic fire, enough to burn them to death. But very quickly, a sharp blade pierced my heart, and I look around. A man with a white face. He has many laws. One of them is known to all living beings. They call him Kuang Xian. I'm finally dead. Died in front of the Buddhas. I remember someone saying, all dreams are false. Now, I'm awake. I'm awake too. Standing at the foot of a mountain, a monkey in front of me saw me. He grinned. Suddenly, can you pass me a peach? My grandson quenches his thirst. I saw him in tears. Then I took the little white dragon again. I didn't listen to Avalokiteshvara. Wear a hoop for Goku. Just get on a horse. Run in the direction of Galileo Chuang. Goku started muttering, you monkey, just sit slower. Now I'm riding backwards and running fast. I found Baji and Wujing again. I looked at their 3 disciples. I can't believe this is happening. But it all happened again. In this life, I must change my way of life. So, you looked at Goku. One and Wujing said, disciples, let's kill the West with our teacher. 3 of my disciples thought I had lost my mind. So, I asked Goku, what is the best way for mortals to become immortals? Wukong said that there are peaches in heaven. Taishang Laozhen's elixir. Then I changed my strategy. Let's go to the heavenly palace first. Go to the west. Tongzheng is dead. Sun monk in front of the Buddhas. Smash the Tang monk to pieces. Then the Sun monk in front of all the faces. It tells 3 stories. These 3 stories reveal to us the greatest secret of journey to the West. The Jade Emperor and the Immortals are long dead. I infiltrated the westward journey team, just to understand the hint the Jade Emperor gave me. Sun monk thought of this. His expression began to become very distorted. Do you remember Taishan Laozhen's mount? It's that big brother Qingyu. It's the difficulty we went through. Let me understand the truth of journey to the West. And the Sun monk began to talk about 3 of them. And the last story. Click on the lower left corner to download the app. So GG Heavenly Court. But I knew the ending a long time ago. There is a country called Guangyan Mayaoyu. King Jingdi and Queen Minlai are old and childless. So they invited the priests to pray. And one night, the queen suddenly dreamed of the Supreme Lord and many gods, falling from the sky holding a red baby. The queen begged the king to give him the baby. Lao Jun smiled and agreed. The queen loved it. Take the baby. I woke up feeling pregnant. A year later, childbirth, room full of light. This child is the later Jade Emperor. The Jade Emperor is smart and kind. Grow up loving and compassionate. The treasure stored in the palace warehouse. To the poor. After the death of King Zheng, he succeeds to the throne, govern the country. Sun ceded the throne to the minister. Entrance door concentrate on practice. 3,200 calamities. The position of the true fairy. Ascension to heaven. Adopted by the immortals as the Jade Emperor. 1 person. Chicken and dog ascension. It's about the scene when the Jade Emperor ascended to heaven. The biggest difference between the Jade Emperor and Taishan Laozhen. It's just that the road to immortality is different. Taishan Laozhen is one of the 3 Qing dynasties. The same is true of Lingbao Qiangsun and Yuanshi Qiangsun. They are all born immortals. The Jade Emperor is an immortal. Thousands of years ago, King Wu harvested Zhou. That was the last apostasy on earth. Since then, there is no human emperor in the three realms. The power of natural immortals in heaven takes the lead. The Jade Emperor is subject to the Queen Mother of the West Tang King. Looks like a Qing Fang Da Bong. Ignore the world. But the undercurrent is surging. Natural immortals are not afraid of cause and effect, but they spy. Know something beyond the three realms and five elements. Brother, do you know that from the day you were born, you are included in this conspiracy? You are proud of making havoc in heaven. In fact, it is just a fable of the Jade Emperor's seizure of power. 500 years in prison. It's already been destined, doomed, and all of this. Let's start with the lie of the Buddha. Sun Wukong waves his hand. Naturally, he knew he had been tricked. The appearance of the 6-year macaque. In fact, it had long made him hesitant about Lingshan. So, people's hearts. We use people's hearts as our source of strength. To work for the people. More powerful. So they killed the Jade Emperor. Want your place? Pixie is rarely smart. Reacts so fast. Because he used to be a fairy. True. Hear what the Sun Monk said. Sun Wukong always fails. There's something wrong here. You ate Tong Sen 9 times. The Tathagata knows what you are made of. Why don't you let it go? That's because the Tathagata wants to find those immortals. The Sun Monk raised the corner of his mouth, and the Tathagata's expression completely darkened. If you don't kill me, that's because he's waiting for an opportunity. Big brother, do you know, Sishan Road, you have become the Tathagata's greatest accomplice. Sun Wukong was stunned. Then I suddenly remembered that I was on my way to learn scriptures. Once asked the gods for help. Nasa Liqian Wang Yang Zhang Lui Gong Electric Mother Dragon King Prince. They have all helped the westward journey Tian. But, later, Sun Wukong finally reacted at this moment. He was trapped under the five elements mountain for 500 years. Spring comes and autumn goes. Only one child picked peaches for him to eat. He guessed who the child was, and the one he learned from. The Wikata I met while searching for the mountain road. Could it be that they are all the same person? Sun Wukong. I lost to a ghost yesterday. After he defeated me, say a word to me over and over again. Don't go to Lingshan. So much has gone wrong. Can't go on. The female ghost is pressing me with one hand. Said lightly. He has no facial features, but like an old Buddha who has practiced for many years. Why and what's your history? Don't ask me who I am. Anyway, the day you arrive at Lingshan, when the three realms are destroyed, the voice just fell. The sense of bondage in me disappeared instantly. The female ghost has long since disappeared. There are such powerful ghosts in this world. He was very puzzled. I hurried back to the dilapidated temple where I stayed, looking at the master and two junior brothers in front of him. I'm relieved. It's weird when you sleep at night. I think I heard the Buddha statue talking. Eat the monk. Eat it and become a Buddha. I had don't eat. Anyway, I'm about to become a Buddha. Really talking. And more than one. He perked up, listening carefully with piercing ears. Shush, keep your voice down. Leave the monkey alone. What are you afraid of? We are his masters. Ha ha ha. That monkey may not know it yet. I guess the monkey is listening to us right now. I erupted and jumped out. That last sentence sounded so creepy. Who I drink? Diagonally opposite. Junior brother Shaw is opening his eyes, staring at me. It was junior brother Shaw who spoke. He strode off. Take a closer look. He was snoring with his eyes open. He looked and saw. His eyes turned to the skull chain on his chest. Shaw junior brother said. He ate the 9th river crossing man. The chain is worn to atone for sin. But is that really the case? I suddenly remembered the conversation just now. Could it be that these 9 skeletons are talking? Junior brother Shaw is really wrong. Drive the next day. I specially let Baji walk in the front, and I was next to junior brother Shaw. Noon. The master turned to me and said, Wukong, you go and help the teacher find out where there is a water source. The teacher is really thirsty. If I go, then the master and junior brother Shaw stay together. I'm really worried. He came behind Baji. He slapped Baji. Go and find water for the master. Baji left listlessly. But an hour has passed. Baji never came back. Usually Baji won't be away for so long. Nothing should happen to him, right? After secretly glancing at junior brother Shaw, I decided to look for this bag. I left a monkey hair here before I left. If something goes wrong, I can come back as soon as possible. I cut some soul cloud to chase in the direction Baji left. Flying for a while, in a clear river, I found 7 gorgeous women. They splashing water on each other, and a fat body lying not far away. Naturally Baji. Just as I was about to walk over, Baji suddenly took off his coat. Looks like it's going down. Take a shower with those 7 women. By the way, I really don't seem to have seen Baji take a shower. Every time we take a shower together, he just flushes it with water. Never take off your clothes. There's a question that I haven't figured out yet. That time, a tiger demon designed to capture Baji. When I arrived at the tiger demon cave, the tiger demon was found dead. Baji bragged that he was killed, but I checked the tiger demon's corpse. Those white pupils. He clearly saw something terrifying before he died. Scared to death. I remember when I was in Ga Liuchuang, Ga Qilan, who was wearing a wedding dress, saw Baji. It was frightening. Ga Qilan repeatedly muttered to Zhizhen. The sudden sound of falling water interrupted my thoughts. Baji has come to the water. I saw the moment I took off my clothes. Baji. A biting cold hit me. Pixie has a pair of eyes on her body. So what's going on here, Pixie? I gritted my teeth and called out his name. Baji was so scared that he quickly put on his clothes, immediately started crying and explained to me. Monkey brother, the first night I was born, there's a monster in the sty. Although it is humanoid, but it's very penetrating. After the monster killed all the piglets, all I have is these eyes. The reason why I'm hiding this, I'm afraid you will look at me differently after knowing it. For all that, Baji said. I doubted, but I didn't tell anyone else. Say this, because I have secrets too. Under the Lion Camel Ridge, I was gasping for air. Just now, I went through a great war. 3 devils, 7 little demons. There are so many bones. Rotten meat everywhere. It's almost Lingshan. I can't think of it. How could something like this still happen here? With the help of the Buddha, I finally tamed these demons. I thought the Lion Camel Ridge thing was over for good. I didn't expect a few days later, I'm on the garden road. Found a battered eagle. I saw the poor bird blowing fairy chair heals his wounds. The eagle's eyes slowly opened, and he looked at me. You actually spoke. Sun Monkey didn't expect you to save me. He was taken aback. Only then did he realize that the eagle looked familiar. You are a golden-winged RSC. How did you become like this? That's right. He's the all-powerful RSC bird. He used to be so proud and gorgeous. But how did it become like this now? You were not caught by the Buddha. Have you returned to Lingshan? You really don't know anything. What to return to Lingshan? It's all a lie. It's just a deception. My eldest brother and second brother are dead. And then it's my turn. But I couldn't figure it out. Well, why? I saw with my own eyes that the Bodhisattva took away the blue stone white elephant. I heard the Bodhisattva say that you also destroyed Lingshan. Didn't wait for me to finish. Dabin interrupted me. Harmful. The Bodhisattva lied to you. It's all a conspiracy. The water in Lingshan is deep. I'm just a pawn. They're going to kill me. Monkey-san, let me tell you, your master is not the reincarnation of a golden cicada at all. In fact, he is the source of all evil. Left and right I also die. He wouldn't let me live. My heart is tied to his bottom line. Monkey, in fact, Lingshan is not what you think. There is a wave of sword chair flying in Lingshan. He just dodged. I realized that the saber chair wasn't coming for me. It's stopping. Half of Dapeng's words. He was struck by the knife. Killed instantly. And I look around. The comer is no one else. He was my good brother, Bull Demon King. Red boy as a child. The Bull Demon King drinks with him. You almost bowed. Or Princess Iron Fan scolded. Say you know how to drink and brag. Take your son and don't learn better. The Bull Demon King is also drunk. Wave your hand and say go away. I am the great holy Bull Demon King of Pingshan. Red boy looked at the back of the Bull Demon King. TSK, signed out with emotion. You are so handsome. After that, she was beaten together by Princess Iron Fan. Many years later, Tang and his party passed through the flaming mountain. Red boy clapped his hands and laughed. Say, Daddy, your brother Monkey King is here. The Bull Demon King said with a sullen face that I know. Then, Red boy saw his father lose his iron rod, carrying a giant axe to chop up a monkey. Red boy was shocked. Say, Dad, what are you going to do? The Bull Demon King said that I promised the Bodhisattva and the Buddha going to fight a monkey. Let him completely give up the past of the monkey heaven great sage. Red boy looked stunned, looking at my father, as if I had never known him. Bull Demon King shakes off Red boy's hand. Never look back. I walked out of the hall in the astonished eyes of my son. He said, Son Wukong, you made trouble in heaven. Destroy Ling Shao Bui the Jade Emperor and forgive you. I want to seek justice for the millions of demons who died in vain. That voice sounded so far away to Red Boy. He still vaguely remembered what his father said when he was a child. It's nothing to die a million demons. Everyone thought it was a good fight. If given another chance, thousands of demons would definitely make trouble in heaven. Again, there is a thunderbolt like brilliance outside the flaming mountain. That was the battle between the Bull Demon King and Sun Wukong. Tears welled up in Red Boy's eyes. Princess Iron Fan silently hugged her mother behind her back. Why did Jad become like this? Princess Iron Fan doesn't speak, just push harder, holding the Red Boy. The Bull Demon King is seriously injured, back in the hole. Don't forget to grin at Red Boy. Say, it's done. Don't worry, Dad. Red Boy didn't even look at the Bull Demon King. Rocket gun. Fly out of the cave. Princess Iron Fan chased behind and exclaimed, ask your son what you are going to do. Red Boy's voice was deep. He said that the old cow is my father. Who bullied him? I'm going to call back. The Bull Demon King in the palace heard Red Boy's words, laughing and crying. On that day, the sky was ablaze outside the flaming mountain. Red Boy, one shot per person. The true fire of the three flavors starts a prairie fire. Sun Wukong enjoyed the pain all over his body. Say, you little brat, good life does not know good or bad. When my grandson gets angry, he is afraid. Don't push me. Red Boy chuckled, spitting out three flavors of real fire, while poking the monkey with a rocket gun. So I'd let you hit my father. I'll let you hit my father. Sun Wukong looked up to the sky and sighed. The hardest thing to deal with in the world is not Wushishan, not a Langshan. It's a bear child. Pixie, who was slightly shaken in the back, added, no, not a bear child. It's a cow child. Monkey King kicks Pixie. Say, don't go and find the bear child. The teacher stood here and watched me get burned. Interesting. Pixie smiled. It's really interesting to watch monkeys play. There was a moment of silence. Yeah, Red Boy knows. The bear child in Sun Wukong's mouth is himself. But he couldn't figure it out. When did you have a teacher? That teacher and student are beautiful. Jade bottle in hand. Hold a willow branch in your right hand. Smile and say, child, you should come back to the South China Sea with me. The wind is coming from the south. Rain from the sky. Put out the anger on Red Boy. Red Boy got it. This person is Sun Wukong's own teacher, Nanhai Guanyan Bodhisattva. Red Boy trembled. The rocket gun pointed diagonally at Guanyan and said, I don't want to go back with you. I want to be a hero. I want to make a scene like the Monkey Heaven Great Sage. Everyone has the freedom to choose. Guanyan chuckled. In an instant, the lotus platform bloomed from under the Red Boy. A few tight whips on the lotus stage are bound layer by layer. You can even spit out the three flavors of real fire. Red Boy stared at the lotus platform below him in astonishment. This lotus platform was planted by your father and me. Inside the flaming mountains. Everywhere. Incarnate Guanyan smiled faintly, as if everything was under control. He said it was your father's intention. Your father did not hesitate to be injured by Sun Wukong. It's all just to give you a future. In the future, I will be a good fortune boy in the South China Sea. No one dares to stop the sky and the earth. Red Boy was taken aback. Struggling, he said, I didn't believe it. My father is a saint. He is a hero of the sky and the sea. I don't want to be a good boy, bound here, until it bleeds all over. Red Boy, the eldest princess shouted, finally stopped Red Boy. Red Boy looks back with tears, blood on the corner of the mouth. You tell me, my dad is a hero like no other in the world. That's not what he meant. Right, the Rikshasa girl wiped her tears and said, child, stop making trouble. There are no heroes in this world who made trouble in heaven. Heroes are to be pressed under the 5 fingers. Mountain. The hero is to be exiled to the flaming mountain. Those who cannot afford to eat in the cave. You follow Guanyan Bodhisattva. Maybe you live longer than your father. The merit is greater than that of Sun Wukong, who succeeded in learning scriptures. Do you understand? Red Boy hangs his head. That's what my father meant. Princess Iron Fan no longer speaks. Red Boy suddenly smiled. Say that. I'll go back with Guanyan. Just mother, help me ask. If my father had started, you have to learn those everlasting ways of dealing with the world. Why did he teach me as a child? When you see injustice, draw a knife to teach me, rather than broken jade. Not for Washington, Guan. Red Boy palms together. Watch Guanyan worship, laughing with contempt. When the heat of the flaming mountains gradually fades, Western heaven learning. After hundreds of years, fight against Buddha. I finally met the Bull Demon King by accident. It was still Guanyan's flower viewing garden party in the South China Sea. All the immortals and Buddhas are happy. Sun Wukong and the Bull Demon King huddled in a corner. Sun Wukong looked around drinking wine. Why didn't you see your son? The Bull Demon King sighed and said that in the past 500 years, Red Boy never said a word to me. Where I appear, he will also avoid me. Bull Demon King faintly said, I just hope he stops causing trouble. Son, Wukong nodded. Your face suddenly becomes expressionless. You say, your son can still talk so much for 500 years. Is it because he wants the father who was once a hero in Return of the King? Once the Bull Demon King looked at the Guan Yan in front of him. A bold idea popped into my mind. He decided to do something big. There has never been a Buddha, the master said. That Guan Yan Bodhisattva is the great demon of the South China Sea. Tang Xuanzong. The scriptures taken from Zishan Lian Temple. I can't save all living beings in the world at all. It's just a conspiracy of Western demons. I was born at the end of the Yuan dynasty. Parents were killed by bandits. The old monk of Yellow Car Temple brought me back. He gave me a name. It's called Mirror. Our temple is the poorest in the world. Just because our temple never accepts incense money. I once asked the master why he did this. The master said that the temple that burns incense and money, the Xuanzang canon, must be regarded as a classic. I asked again, is there anything wrong with this? The master touched my head. A bitter smile appeared on the corner of his mouth. Nation needs people. I can't beat the master. Over the next few years, Huangjai Temple still has no incense money. The whole temple is poor. Only a mountain gate is left. Even the statues of bodhisattvas and Buddhas are broken. However, I did go down the mountain with my master a few times. The scene outside is not as good as ours. The rebels killed them.